He's actually supposed to represent a Persian onager.
Really?
So you've seen them in life, you can go home and watch the movie again. Apart. The oldest one is about 3 months old now, and the other is just a week less than that. Ready to move on? We got lots. What's that?
Let's move on.
No, they're not considered wild. Alright, the greater one-horned Asian rhino from Asia. Later today we'll see the southern white rhino from Africa. So these are the Asian ones, most commonly found in India. They're here at the Wilds as part of our animal management, husbandry, and health programmatic focus area. Basically all those large words mean that we're taking care of them, using them as part of a breeding system, try to keep a status quo also so we can keep them out year round. Now the reason we have the camels here, our director, Dr. Evan Bloomer, the director of the Wilds, he's worked with these camels and he's come up with a safe and... Alright, on the side has one hump. So who wants to guess what a camel with no humps is called?
Yeah.
Humphrey.
Just
That was
So you can see those deer on the
Who's
side
that?
picking up. Those are Paraday deer. We'll get a lot closer to them at the end of the tour. So I'll wait a little bit longer and I'll tell you about them when we get closer.
think he stays awake nights.
Pretty cool, huh?
pretty cool.
We do have 3 different subspecies of giraffe here at the Wilds. We have Maasai, Rothschild, and reticulated. The Maasai giraffes are the ones with the real dark spots that kind of look like maple leaves. Cat. The reticulated does not have spots below the knee. The Rothschild does have spots below the knee. Who can tell me how many cervical vertebrae a giraffe has? Those are the guys getting the animals close to our bus tonight. Does anybody know on average how heavy a heart of a giraffe? We're actually pretty lucky that they're getting fed because they're actually moving in the middle of the road. They like to stand right in the middle of the road. One time, yeah, just like that. I mean, our male's out here right now, so.
What's the age span of a giraffe?
You might have stumped me on this one. I don't have my cheat sheet either. I'm not going to give you something because I'd probably be wrong. I don't want to lie to you. Good question. I'll find out at the carnivore center. I'll let you know. That's part of the Wilds, but as far as the animals and the conservation for the animals, 1994.
And are these extinct anywhere? Or?
They are not extinct. They are. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit more later on in the tour too.
Okay.
Those are
These animals can
cool.
swim back and forth across this pond here. Most of them are on the other side. Most of the females on the other side, but there are a couple males that kind of swim over and see me every now and then. So hopefully we'll get a little closer and see some more.
Native competitor, but those pressures only exist when there's not enough food for everybody to go. This is our dominant female right here. Yeah. She and the dominant male kind of make a point of getting the meat. This, by the way, is just a treat for them. They've already eaten today. They each
Whoops, gotta get it over the.
listed as threatened. So this is the dominant female. This is her sister. She's putting her sister in her place. This is the dominant male. And it's good to have enrichment, so we will periodically do this. I mean, we're doing it right now specifically so that you guys can get a...
Oh, it's getting in the sun.
It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at him. Where's he going?
Wow. Oh, there he goes.
He's gonna go do the trapping.
You see that one run there? I got it.
Yeah, water would be great. Right, you need some water too. Same pattern.
Probably run it all off.
Pasture, this year. Yes.
Who would you have received them from?
I believe the fringe ears we got from somewhere in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I think. There's a couple places in Canada, one in Toronto, Canada, we trade with quite often. So It just depends on the reason we only have one. This is an older female right now. She's kind of familiar with the area. Any questions? You guys ready to pet a rhino? That's our next stop. All right. Cool.
Look at the rack on that guy.
See how much larger they are in comparison to the whitetails that we have roaming our backyards.
How old might this one be?
How old is it? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I would say that was probably 6 or 7.
He is posed.
They've got all that early
Down there.
the rhinos don't see very well.
This feels like a bunch of mud.
Anywhere down there, you just pay attention.
I bet if you felt it smell though, which I didn't want to get my hand on it, it's right at smell.
Keep showing his hair. Oh yeah, you can feel it.
Come on, Karen. I want to get a picture. Get in there, Karen. Oh, isn't that something?
I would just look at it like, well, at least this predator.
Figured out. Let me know. Basically what Operation Rhino did, it took southern white rhinos from Africa and it transported them to parts of Europe and North America to captivity, similar to what we have here at the wilds. Now, since that 1950s movement, the herd of the southern white rhinos that we have at the wilds is the only herd in North America that is on our 3rd generation. Now you can see that they have 2 sets of horns. Believe it or not, that horn is one of the reasons they're becoming so endangered. DEWLAP. And what that DEWLAP is, believe it or not, it's actually one of their defense mechanisms. When a predator attacks these animals, they go right for the throat. They try to crush their esophagus and suffocate the animal until it dies. When it latches onto that DEWLAP actually rips off, and in a lot of cases the chameleon is able to escape and it saves his life. The largest contributor to that, once again, just like some of the deer, is the loss of habitat. People are tearing down their natural habitat, forcing them onto smaller portions and smaller plots of land, and they're having to compete with larger animals for that land. One of the neat things about the zebra, they're actually kind of just like you and I. Just like my thumbprint is different from everyone else in the world. If I do something wrong, they know it's me because my thumbprint, their stripe pattern is not the same. To the Chinese, they're named as Milu deer. So if you've ever heard of Milu, this is the Paradavia and the Milu is the same thing. The reason they're named after that French missionary now, he was actually French. So the Paradavia deer is one example of how. Is anyone getting hungry yet? Yeah. All right, we got maybe 10 more minutes left. The 3 that we saw there, those are some of the males. If you look back at the bank, we have a couple of trumpeter swans back there. Trumpeter swan is actually a past program. We're not currently doing any work with them. 5 years ago, we did do the work with you at the Wilds as part of conservation. If you guys have any questions for me from here to the time we get to the top of the hill, feel free to grab my attention and ask away.
Are they being shared with any place else since you have so many?
I do believe so, yeah. One of the reasons we have them here at the Wilds, we are doing a study as part of large herd management, trying to see how the